I'm Vane and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about Whimsigoth or Whimsigothic. I prefer that term just because it's kind of really not a part of like goth, like the goth subculture. You can dress that way and be goth, but I wouldn't say it's like a subtype. It's more just like for anybody. Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I am looking at a spider that is on my ceiling. No. Look at it. No. What was I saying? Anyway, so today's video is, like I said, Whimsigoth. And I've been dressing this way since before I even knew it was like an aesthetic. Because I grew up with the media that apparently inspired the look. So shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, a lot of 90's influence. I know there's some influence from musicians like Stevie Nicks. Yeah, so there's some 70's influence, so like 70's boho, and then like boho from like the 90's, that whole aesthetic. That's less so what I do with this aesthetic, and I do more so like the blatant 90's type. I really like that there's like florals and colors, but they're like dark colors. So it's like the 90's, but make it darker. Of course I like it. Like I said, some more movies. So we have The Craft here and Practical Magic. I was obsessed with that movie as a kid. Obsessed. So those are some of the reasons why I dress this way. It's not because of this aesthetic being popular. It's because, you know, just like most people who like this aesthetic grew up with those shows and movies and music and stuff. As for the fashion, I thrifted pretty much everything you're going to see in this video. Some things aren't, but like majority are thrifted, which I think is important to this aesthetic since it's, you know, based in like older eras and like witchy vibes and stuff. It just looks better with thrifted clothes. So bell sleeve tops. I actually don't really have any somehow. I would love to own more. Velvet camisoles, mesh tops, wrap shirts, knitted cardigans, maxi skirts, velvet skirts, corduroy pants, bell bottoms, like that kind of stuff. I actually have like all that stuff. I did not style all of it though. Some of these things are maybe just plain 90's. I guess I'm not so good at this aesthetic because some of it's so witchy and there's like sometimes it has like moon and stars motifs, which I don't really do. I'm always about like crosses and stuff. So I'm going to just do Whimsigoth, but like Whimsigoth, like my actual goth, put my actual goth style into these outfits. So hopefully that shows. And a lot of it is more casual than you're used to me styling. I thought it was important to do that because these are supposed to be like everyday outfits, even though I do dress extra like I show in my videos, but these are more for anybody. So let's just get on to the outfit portion of the video, well, showing the pieces I picked and why I picked them, and then showing off the looks. So let's do that. Okay, the first outfit, I styled this velvet top that has this design on it. Kind of has like a corset shape, but it's not a corset, it has no boning or anything. And then it has 3/4 length sleeves, which I always see people hate on these kind of sleeves, but I really love them because they're like genuinely like truly 90's. And it's really pretty. It has like different, it has like pinks and purple and stuff. Perfect for this aesthetic. Black velvet skirt. So it's just this long black velvet skirt and it has a slit. Velvet, like that's my thing. I love velvet. And then to make it goth, I have this choker I made and it has a little bird skull that I took from another necklace. And then I wore this little bracelet and ring combo I got from, I think, Icing a long time ago. And I got it when they used to have like those 6 items for $6 thing, and I would always get all the Halloween stuff. And then I just have this black ring. Pretty much most of the outfits I just wear plain black tights, simple black tights. And then I wore my 90's knee-high boots to finish off the look. So let's see how that looks. Next look involves a dress I actually just thrifted today, and I've been wanting to get some more purple items. It was always one of my favorite colors when I was a kid, and I don't really wear it as much anymore. I'm wearing it in the shirt right now, some purple, but purple was one of the colors. I forgot to say some of the colors of this aesthetic. It's purple, deep purples, blues, reds, oranges, yellows, I don't know. Those colors I don't have. But yeah, so this is kind of a brighter purple, but it's really pretty. So it's this simple dress. Look how purple that is, so pretty. And it has this design on it. I actually have a red dress that I thrifted, and I think it's probably the same brand because it's like the exact same fabric and everything. I layered this crochet vest over top because another part of the aesthetic was like crocheted things or knit things. I don't know which one, but this is what I used to show that. Got this off ThredUp. To accessorize, I used this necklace I got from an antique store. This little choker I think I got from the icing $6 deal. Some spiderweb arm warmer things because I just have to have something on my arms. And then to finish off the look, I used my calf-length boots. Let's see how this outfit turned out. Okay, third outfit, and I don't know if this can really count as Whimsigoth. It actually kind of turned out kind of new goth, so like the goth of the 2010s, the goths inspired by American Horror Story Coven, and honestly that's me. I mostly thrifted. I didn't get into like the whole actual new goth look, and I wasn't that big of a fan, which is why when I was getting into goth, I struggled to like dress goth because I didn't like that. But I've grown a little more fond of it. This look kind of has Whimsigoth aspects, kind of new goth aspects. So let me just show the look. Probably the only thing I have with bell sleeves is this dress. Sorry about my floor, it's wooden and it cracks. So there's the bell sleeves, and it's just a simple black dress. So this is like the Whimsigoth aspect with the bell sleeves and stuff. And then I layered this long vest over top. I have this little belt, which is really witchy. I got this for a Halloween costume like 5 years ago, maybe. Because I don't really buy things like this, but I need it for a Halloween costume. And this is what makes it new goth AHS Coven territory, is this hat. I was pretty into these hats in the 2010s because of IMX, Chris Corner. And I guess they're kind of out of style, but I think they always look cool on goth, so. I don't know if most goth trends or like goth styles ever go out of fashion. Like a lot of things from the 2010s, like high-low skirts or cold shoulders, goths still like that. I mean, maybe not, maybe just millennial goths, but it still looks good. And you find that kind of stuff in the thrift store, so it's kind of perfect if you like that style. Accessories, I wore a bunch of rings, some from like Spirit Halloween, my mood ring, some that I don't know where they came from. And then I have this little choker that used to have something on it and I took it apart. And then I have this little necklace. This is the gothiest look of them all, so I had to wear these boots that I thrifted. That's all. Let's see how this outfit turned out. Next outfit is very casual and cozy. I have this dress that is honestly kind of confusing to me and I need to like modify it, but it's got the absolute perfect pattern. It's purple with little flowers. I got it at my local thrift store just to literally just do a Whimsigoth look. So it's pretty perfect. But like I said, I wanted to keep everything simple. So I just styled it with this little cardigan I thrifted. It doesn't have a button. I was supposed to sew a button on it, but I just put a safety pin temporarily. But I actually really like the safety pin. And then I have this purple crystal that my neighbor gave me maybe 20 years ago. Nah, probably not 20 years ago, almost though. I got this choker at Spirit Halloween, or it was the icing 6 for 6 deal. I've got a lot of jewelry during Halloween. And then to finish off the look, I wore my mud platform shoes. So let's see this look. I don't know how pants fit into Whimsigoth. It said corduroy was like part of the aesthetic, and I have some pants like that because they're so warm and cozy for wintertime. But I also thought this kind of reminded me of the 90s shows that it mentioned, like Charmed, Buffy, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So I have this vintage red velvet top with 3/4 length sleeves, and it's kind of short, kind of cropped. And I style this really simply. As you can tell, I barely any jewelry with a lot of these because I think it just fits better that way. So I have these Ralph Lauren corduroy pants. They're boot cut. Simple velvet choker with a cross. And then I put my recently thrifted leather blazer over top of everything. And then finish the look off with these boots that I thrifted. Anyway, so let's see this look. Okay, the final look of this video, I used this vintage, pretty sure it's 90s, looks very 90s, came right out of like Sabrina the Teenage Witch or something. When I found this in the thrift store, I was so happy. This is like a dream item kind of thing, just like pure 90s. And it's like a velour texture. Another skirt I thrifted. It's this floral, black and white, very long skirt. And you can barely see these because the skirt is so long, but I put some red tights underneath just for a pop of color. And then I accessorized with this choker I made. Another religious item is this bracelet that my sister gave me. And again, I finished off the look with my mud shoes. So let's see the final look. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you liked the outfits, and let me know if you also like Whimsigoth, and if you're goth yourself and kind of incorporate the look into your everyday or fall looks. A lot of people do Whimsigoth for fall, and I do too. Let me know which outfit was your favorite. I'm sorry this isn't really like in-depth into the aesthetic or anything. I want to maybe do videos like that at some point, but for now I kind of just like doing these videos spontaneously. Like I don't plan anything, I just start filming, which is why it kind of seems all over the place. Hopefully you all don't mind if I just mostly do these lookbooks for a while. Anyway, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!